Most Komonesh, Karuboli Kwanko side. I welcome you all. U.S. Capital, Mr. Daniel Gutierrez. We have Kenny Carl from San Miguel that is working along with U.S. Capital. We are here to work with them. They are here to work with us and see that we get an assistant for our students that are attending Toledo Community College and other institutions of this Toledo district.
The students along with the parents, if they'd like to accompany their children, to go to Mr. Carlos Cheese Store located in Jacintoville. You will have to take your voucher. On your voucher it marks $150 worth of supplies you can get. You are free to choose from a variety of items that he have from in the store. He has uniform, shoes, whatever it is that you like.
Thank you. First of all, thank you, Brian, for coming. It's a consent agreement, which is really a contract, essentially, between U.S. Capital, the company, between the government of Belize, and in this case, the community of San Felipe. And we've signed an agreement to be able to do a number of things in terms of community support and work in the community. One of these is to provide assistance in education. A couple $1,000 has been put together for this purpose by the leadership, because remember, the leadership decides where the money is deployed. We only go along with what the leadership suggests in this regard. So what the leadership chose to do was to give vouchers of $150 per student so that they can help themselves to buy materials to go back to school right now in late August, September. So that is the initiative. It's only one part of a larger initiative with the community of San Felipe. And of course, ultimately, what we all want, Brian, is that the work starts sometime in the dry season of 2025, which is when the impact to the entire region, and certainly to the community, but to the entire region, is felt more.
Is this the first community that you have started to, deploy this social program that U.S. Capital has, consented?
No, actually, we started with Midway Community not too long ago. Earlier today, we provided materials for them to work on their school building, on their primary school building, which is what they wanted to do. So San Felipe is the second community, and like I said, there are other things that will be happening with the community of San Felipe.
I know the main focus of this consent is to do seismic in these communities. So can you give us some information as to where U.S. Capital is with that?
Yes, the idea behind the consent agreement is to do work in the exploratory phase of oil and gas operations, which is seismic acquisition and exploration drilling were it necessary, if it were to be necessary in the community. So where we are right now is that we're finalizing some lines in an area of the license block. Once that is finalized, then we finish the scouting, which we hope to do over the next few months, and then we can start with the actual seismic work, which is what everybody is waiting for in 2025, hopefully in the dry season of 2025. At least that's what we're looking for.
So right now there's an ongoing development that we can see. We look at the upgrading of our streets and all the streets in this community.
This is a part of the social program that San Felipe agreed to to use the social program finance that they have signed with U.S. Capital.
This social program is put on a side, but prior to this, U.S. Capital has assisted us in putting some of the gravel, especially on this road, years before we start to work with them. So now that the government saw that our need, so that's the reason that we have the government intervening as well. But we are not using that social program to be the one that's given to us. Now this relies on the government, but still U.S. Capital is willing to work. They agree that they will be fixing our road, especially the road condition that we have right now.
Capital signed the consent agreement with San Felipe. They committed to providing a $20,000 finance for social program, and 6,000 is being used. So how is the community going to use the rest of the social program finance?
Well, apparently what we will be doing with the rest of the finance, we will be building bus sheds for the high school students, because there are times that, especially around these times, it rains a lot. So we will be building at least 4 bus sheds at every junction in this community. And we also be expanding our school cafeteria.
Well, actually, it was an agreement with U.S. Capital when we have the agreement last year that we have this assistance for students going to high school, that we should assist, along with U.S. Capital, we should assist them with something to help them buy books or bags or whatsoever, in order for them to help themselves, because some of the parents that doesn't have the financial part. So we decided that this is where U.S. Capital come in, like how they are working with us. So that is why we bring up this we call it a little scholarship program to assist students in need of books or bags or shoes, whatever they want to buy with it. That is why we are doing this.